Alright, I hit the button.
All right. So, recap for Kate. Am I in hell? I stopped being able to hear myself.
You're good.
Now you hear?
Okay, cool. Recap for Kate. So the original plan was to spend 1, maybe 2 weeks of downtime so everyone could get all rested up and y'all could go bash heads with the Broodlord. Now,
Yeah.
as I'm sure you've noticed, a lot of these rectangles, which were previously orange and red, are now perfectly green. This is because they did not spend 2 weeks doing downtime. They spent a month and a half doing downtime and also directing missions from the command center to clear out literally the entire ship except for one cargo bay. The group has systematically Kate's recap. The group has systematically shepherded the Broodlord and all possible remaining gene stealers and mutants into this cargo bay and has prepared to bring to bear the full force that you can muster, a grand total of 250 soldiers, a dozen orcs, the Death Squad, Ostia's Knight, Rattan and his 10 veteran Stern Guard, and also the most important downtime activity that was performed was the replacement of the entirety of the ship's crew. Your ship's crew was previously at crew rating 30, which is kind of middling, average humans. The crew has been overhauled and replaced with a crew with a rating of 60, which are hardened crack veterans. Also, some cybernetic stuff. Claude got a new skin. Is your character telling people about her upgrades, or is that like a shush?
Whoever needs to know.
Uh,
I put the brain implant in, at least, I would tell people.
yeah. I can't remember anybody's names because half of your names aren't the right names anymore.
Alright, change them all back.
The Navigator.
Back in,
Yes.
The Navigator put a brain implant in.
The other one I'm keeping a secret in case any of you fuckers betray me.
In case any of you fuckers betray me. Anyways, so
me, but other than that, that's fine.
on the 3D map, you will see that you have 5 squads of 50 veterans armed with las guns, 2 squads of 5 Stern Guard, all armed with combi flamers. Rattan, who is armed with his champion's power blade and a bolter. Knight Ostia is armed not with a Reaper chainsword and an autocannon like it looks. She's actually armed with a Reaper chainsword and a Knight's power fist. I just couldn't find a model for that.
Is that sexier than the gun?
Yeah, very sexy.
It's for punching. Ostia is not a ranged character. She is a punch first, ask questions never kind of gal in
So
combat.
the answer to that is yes. Understood.
Today she's a stepping on people knight
Step on
because
me, mommy.
because that's more effective than punching these guys.
Mommy, thank
Yes.
you. Mommy, thank you.
You've got a dozen orc boys armed with sluggas and choppas. One of them is actually a weird boy. I just forgot to put a model in for him. Weird boys are orc psychers. They do magic. They do orc magic. It's different than normal.
They're also not orc boys anymore, right?
What do you mean?
Or
They
got
ranked up.
Yeah,
they
they
ranked up. I thought.
They're commandos.
Oh,
aren't
you're
they?
right. Right. Sorry, my bad. These are. You're right. I got a orc commando.
Man, I was gonna make the joke that they're orc men now.
Orc men now. We've
Now
got
that we're
the
men, we can do anything. Now that we're men.
we've got the Orc Commandos, and then the Death Squad, represented by three veteran troopers and 2 Orc knobs.
Oops, sorry.
Uh,
Two orc
knobs
what,
as
sorry?
knobs, NOBS as in nobles.
Ah. Okay.
Anyways,
That's what
and
I
then
heard
I've
you.
got
That's what I knew. That's what you. Anyway.
I've got these neat little custom tokens for everybody's characters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now the main question before we begin is A, does anybody have any last minute stuff they'd like to do before we engage in this this nightmare?
Yeah, I need to touch base with Lev really quick, just on a private comm channel. And I'm gonna confirm with Lev. Hey Lev,
Yes, Kathy.
that update to my will got processed. Yes.
The update to your I'm out of character. What?
The update to my will.
What was the update to your will?
I just specifically want to make sure that they added that line about absolutely under no motherfucking circumstances. Please do double check they kept that in there. Is my fucking cousin to get anything of my family's wealth or their assets? Everything is to be divided equally among the bridge crew. No exceptions. With the only stipulation that any of the bridge crew who then come into contact with my cousin must attempt to kill him. Please check that, Lev.
That is what it currently says, yes.
And it says motherfucker.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you, Lev. Let's continue.
All right. Oh, there is one thing. After you are done speaking with Lev, I think 23D is going to show up. And he is going to ask if you would like him to join the away party for this mission, or if you would prefer he stay with the ship.
Do we have, in amongst all these other things, do we have a definitely not healer?
I mean, you have Birdie and Malkador who can do first aid. However, Malkador is, as is his right as the ship's missionary, is a fucking nightmare creature who is more likely to charge headlong into this battle frothing at the mouth than he is to actually use his medkit in battle. And Birdie is not too far behind.
Okay, I'm gonna come.
Hold, please. Repeat that again.
I'm gonna have X23. Gonna have them come with us, and specifically with the instruction that they are not to engage in combat. They are to do battlefield medicine when absolutely required, but their primary function is to run in and teleport someone out before they fucking die.
Excellent.
Because they can, if I remember, they've got a fairly like they can shift when they want to, right?
Generally speaking, yeah, they're pretty speedy.
Yeah. So that's his job.
Give me.
Oh my god, he's huge.
Oh my god.
God, look at him.
Oh,
Our
he
medic
got
is the biggest.
smaller.
Our medic is the biggest and the fastest. So can I put Because he can.
This is
fly?
actually to scale, by the way. He is like big enough to occupy 3 spaces.
That's pretty sexy. Can I actually put him up on top of, like, crouched Spider-Man style, up on top of those barrels to the back left?
Oh, don't worry. You'll be able to
Good to
move
us.
around. You'll be able to move around stuff once we're actually in this room. We're not in the room yet. All right. So you want him to come through, specifically with healing stuff. Do you want him to bring his weapons? Because he has enough hands and arms that he can fight and heal at the same time.
Yes, I want him to bring his weapons. Just before I finalize this question, when you say who is left on the ship right now?
Nobody. The non-combat crew.
You know, it'd be really funny if we just find the Broodlord and teleport him over to our ship, and then we blow up our ship from this ship.
Al, he has 4 arms and 6 tentacles.
How reminds me, Harley, how far is the teleporter range?
How from like the cargo bay?
So, like, we have that emergency teleporter, yes?
Yes.
How far? What is the range on that teleporter?
Big?
Okay.
We've
It-
teleported to
it's-
and from this ship before.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's-
know. That's not my point. What I would like to do, because there is no one else combat ready left on that ship, I would like to have Lev back it up a bit, like keep it in range of the teleporter. I just wanted to put a little bit of extra distance between us and between the ship and the other ship.
Okay, you can teleport from your ship to this ship from up to several thousand kilometers away.
Oh, we don't need to back up that far. Just put a good. He's got all the xenomorph info. I just want him to put like a reasonable distance between the two ships.
Okay. Yeah, he can do that.
And go to full defensive protocol.
Yeah. Also, Al, you do not need to attempt to put all of his arms on his model. That is fine.
So, I have something I'd like to do really quick, Harley.
What's up?
I want to contact the guy, the captain. I forget his name of the minor evil. Doesn't matter.
Fuck, that guy's got a name? That
I
guy's
guess.
got a name.
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell him. You've got to guard this ship and your own. If I come back and anything's bad has happened at all, you'd better hope they kill you. End transmission.
Okay.
And then pop back up. I'm just kidding, man. You know me. You're fine. You'll do great. Proud of you. But really, I will.
You can't hear him say it, but
Loading
after you end the call, he just turns to his crew and is like, I could never get a read on that guy.
I'll say goodbye
right.
to Lev.
I'm gonna go to Rattan. I'm gonna be like, do you guys have an assignment for this?
Rattan looks at you, Navigator, and says, I assume our assignment would be kill the enemy.
Yes, I'm giving you a secondary assignment.
Don't die.
And what would that be?
I want to roll with you guys. If we find this fucker, I might be able to end this fairly quickly. But if I can't end this fairly quickly, I would like to have a fine group of salamanders around me in the event I fail.
Fair enough. You are welcome to attach yourself to either squad.
Excellent. Is Rattan separate from the other ones?
Yes, Rattan is Rattan is his own unit, and then there are 2 squads of 5 veterans.
Any difference?
No.
Okay, I'll just pick one. The left one.
The left one. All right. Pew attached. Let's close up that. All right. Anybody else got anything?
One really quick thing. I'm gonna probably personally lead the death squad in the orcs.
All right.
Yeah, I'm also assuming that the salamanders are gonna answer to me, sort of. In the squad, at least. Or at least take it under advisement.
Probably.
Okay.
I don't know how. I mean, I don't know how good your rapport is with the Stern Guard.
Probably not great, but
D23 has a plasma gun.
Is
All
there
right.
a gets hot thing in this game system for plasma?
Is there a what?
It's like a rule
Gets
on the
hot.
tabletop where it's it like
Oh yeah,
explodes.
yeah. So you can overcook your plasma. It gives it slightly more damage, better armor pen. But if you it gives better damage, more armor pen, but if you overcook it, you can't fire it the next turn because it has to cool down. And
Yeah.
if you roll a 94 or higher, the gun has to either vent its heat immediately, dealing damage to you, or you have to drop the gun.
Ah. So it doesn't just explode.
No, it does not just explode.
That would be
unless
funny,
you were to
though.
unless you
Yeah.
were to roll a 94 or higher 3 times in a row. Anyways, so unless anybody has anything left, I believe we are ready to make the.
Let's make poor choices, people.
Let's make poor choices. It takes you about. Let's see. You're coming from. Where are you all coming from? Like which location?
We can port in. I guess we'll come down from the bridge. That's what was originally a landing site, right?
The comms array is a landing site.
This one here.
Nah. This one is a place you control, but there's nowhere onto the ship here. This is a landing site.
Then I guess we're coming in here.
All right. So, it takes you. Let's see. That's 4 kilometers. It takes you about an hour or so to cross that distance, bringing along your entire 50-man squad. It is a longer walk for everyone else, so you get there after an hour, and then about over the course of the next 2 hours or so, the rest of your troops filter in until you have the entire group sitting outside Cargo Bay 13's door. The door grinds open when you activate it, revealing a dusty, disused kind of cargo bay that looks like at one point people may have even lived here. There are stacks and crates of different boxes. And off in the distance,
Fuck is that?
Oh no.
Oh, it's Siren Head.
Oh
you
no.
you see you see the reason why this Space Hulk is such an unbelievably enticing trip. The reason why every 17 years dozens of merchant traders, pirates, and rogue traders alike come here and die on board this ship. This ship is carrying a warlord titan.
Oh, fuck.
I needed that context.
So just so you know what, honestly, I'm gonna give you guys the full scale. So this is Knight Ostia, right?
Oh shit! That is huge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I see. I understand.
So just before you go further and do the big reveal, just before we crack open those doors, right? I am, for rule of cool reasons, gonna clamber up the back of Ostia's armor to where there's obviously one of those loudspeakers attached, right? Because of course there is. Tap it on like fucking Independence Day, right? Go.
Why can't I put you up there? Do you not have physics enabled?
Just bring it up. Look around at everybody. Go. I'm not good at speeches. Everybody knows that. But for the avoidance of all doubt, no one has permission to die today. Am I understood?
You hear 270-ish accounts of yes, Captain, in almost deafening unison.
Excellent. Any single motherfucker disobeys my orders today, I will fetch you from hell myself, and you will wish I had left you there. See you all later. And then I just put back up, clamber down.
She do it too. She crazy.
Is crazy?
And for that, if necessary, I have like abilities that mean they really fucking believe me when I say shit like that, man.
You do have abilities for that. As you all filter further into the room, just gonna pick some stuff up here. You realize that you are, for the most part, alone in this room.
We're bottlenecking here. Hey, Harley?
Yeah, what's up?
I do not like the way that we are currently bottlenecking.
Well, it's unfortunate because you gotta walk through the bottleneck to get to the big open area.
No, hear me out. Right? If the crates are legitimately like that, see that back left squad there?
This one? This one?
That one, yeah. Can they? I don't need the models to do it, but just for like awareness, can they come through, split themselves up, and come down through those? You see the ranks of things, and just as we move down in tandem with us, but clear that space so we don't get fucking ambushed. Yeah.
Absolutely. We'll assign 2 squads to that.
Okay, and the same on this other side with the other type of containers.
Gotcha.
Just so that
Alright.
we're not like do. Ah, no, somebody killed me from behind.
Can you put Dominaya with the orcs real quick?
Absolutely. Dominaya attached to the orc commandos.
Also, for reference, when
Why am I-
everyone was briefed for this mission, we were on full paranoia protocol. If people do
don't
not
worry.
if people do not have their head on a fucking swivel, I'm mad about it.
Yeah,
It's
no.
I think my base awareness is really fucking good anyway, so hopefully if someone tries to sneak up on us, Malky will smell them coming.
Malky will smell
Don't
them.
you literally have the paranoid trait though?
Yeah.
You're
I think-
literally paranoid, my guy.
Yeah, I think Malky has both paranoid the talent and paranoia the trait. So
Yeah, I've got paranoia.
anyways, as
I've
you
also- yeah.
continue to filter forward into the larger portion of this room, two of your guys fucking
Ugh.
flip over drunk as shit.
Those
You-
motherfuckers, I told them so first.
I told them to sober up. You reach this kind of nice open area. You can see down over this way. There's like a small town of tents. Obviously, whoever worked in this cargo bay also lived in this cargo bay. That's pretty customary for larger ships such as this. There isn't always crew berths readily available near work sites. Yeah, big brain. Totally not fucking capitalistic satire.
No, he was
Uh,
responding to the idea of convincing the orcs that they were psychic.
One of them is psychic.
Give us time, they'll all be psychic.
Give us time, they'll all be psychic. And as you guys like kind of form up in this open area, you notice that there's just not a whole lot of activity. Definitely not, definitely no broodlords in sight. And your two psychic-y characters, Navigator and Vantrix, there's not even a telltale sign of the shadow and the warp. No headaches, no paranoia. It seems like you've got some time right now if you'd like to maybe set up some defenses or I don't know. You got a
Just
couple
check in
things
with-
over here.
Can I check in with Lev first and make sure everything's fine at home?
All systems nominal, Captain. No unusual life signs detected aboard the vessel.
And keep that sweep active within like a half mile of the hull, so you get an advance warning of anyone coming close. And also, do you read the Broodlord?
I am reading a consistent amount of life activity inside the inside the ventilation systems leading to and away from Cargo Bay 13. However, none of that, or there are no signs of any breaches in the ventilation. So, any life signs aboard the ship are actively not attempting any aggressive action.
Go ahead and put Lev can man the guns of the ship, correct?
He can. Cargo Bay 13 is.
No. That's fine. Listen, I am paranoid beyond all help, so I'm gonna just end this bit by telling him to go ahead and power up our space laser and be on high alert. because it's very likely the Broodlord is coming to us. But on the off side that he's not, I would like Lev to shoot him out of the fucking sky.
Affirmative, Captain.
Excellent. Attaboy. And then I'll click it off.
I see that Al has mentioned wanting to put some people up on some crates. You could absolutely put some people up on some crates.
Yeah. Also, can we put some? Is that tower? Can we put people on that tower? I don't want to also make it difficult for you, Harley, because I know you're.
The tower is kind of funky with its physics. People can be up there, but they will not be physically located up there.
That's fine. Definitely want to put some people up in that tower because it's got a 360. Looks like they can maneuver around at 360.
The best people to put up on the tower due to its limited size would probably be one of the Stern Guard groups. Their combi bolters have the best range out of all of your weapons, and they are the best shots out of everyone here.
I'll shout to Rattan. I'll shout to Rattan and point up.
Boop.
To see if he agrees. And just sort of nod, like, yeah.
Oh, hey, they
That
do
works.
fit up there. Pew. Guys on towers.
How many guys can you fit in?
What?
Where do you want the guys on the crates, Cotton? You want to put guys up on top of...
What you see those black tabs right? What are they?
These?
Yeah.
These are fuel containers. It's a fuel depot for the little forklift.
Oh, how flammable is that?
Incredibly.
Excellent. Let's not be anywhere near that, please. I would, however, like to keep. Can our very good shooty boys reach those with their fire if necessary?
With their fire?
With their pew pew. Is that within their range?
Yeah, I think so. Let me just set this to 3D real fast. Yeah, they can shoot those.
Very sexy. Okay, everyone else get the fuck away from that.
There is an identical set also on this side of the map.
Same vibe. Can they reach that also?
Yes.
Very sexy. Nobody stand next to the flammable thing, please.
I'm going to recommend to Ostia that she should take some of the crates that are around and set up a perimeter as best she can.
Yes.
Because she is large, she has a big fist. Just start laying them out in semicircles.
How tall are each of these?
They are to scale, so they are about 9 meters tall.
Harley, are you sure we can't sense anything?
Are you attempting to sense anything?
I would like to roll the sense.
You may absolutely roll a Cinescience check.
I was actually about to... I was typing out because I didn't want to interrupt everybody else talking, but if you're doing that, I was about to actually be like, hey, the weird boy whose name is now Bright Eyes. Do you sense any? I was gonna have him do like a.
That is
weird
a bad
boy.
orc name. That is a bad orc. Yeah, no. Both psychers can.
Okay.
Because Paul is also a bad orc name, but it's a better orc name than Bright Eyes.
Ah well, they're a weird bunch of orcs, man. What can I say?
Fair enough.
You might say they are weird boys.
Yeah.
Weird boys.
Actually, no. What's a better weird boy name? I don't know. I just thought of it.
Weird boys are orcs, especially weird boys, are usually named something like fucking like something kind of lightning-y or snazzy. Usually with the word snaz in their name.
We can't call him Lightning Face. Like, that's not...
Laserface.
Laserface the Orc.
Yes, Asgard Brain Melt is pretty good.
Brain Melt's pretty good.
His name is going to be Pelter the Brain Melter.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm gonna have him assist Vantrix them.
Cinescience is not a skill that you can really assist with. But you can have him also roll a separate Cinescience.
I will.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I also have to roll mine.
in that research we did about broodlords and such, did we learn anything about how they attack? Is it claw attack? Is it bite it? Like, what do they do?
They have claws that can cut starships open.
That's very sexy of them. Do they have a ranged attack?
No.
They don't have
Well,
any
they have psychic abilities, but no actual ranged weapons.
Okay.
Vantrix, you give yourself a headache.
How do I roll for the weird boy?
Just roll a. What's up?
I was gonna fate point that. I just didn't want to break.
Okay. Go ahead and do your fate point. Just roll a D100. Birdie.
Damn.
Pelter.
All right, give me. You know what? I'm trying to maintain realism by not just copy pasting these, but I'm tired of doing that. So there are suddenly 2 extra crates that did not exist before.
Well, Harley, in our game of science fiction, what I look for most is realism. So
Do it right.
Right. Counterpoint. Eat me.
fair.
All right. Okay. So we've set up a defensive perimeter. You said you wanted some guys up on crates, so we will take one guy, and
Not too close to the flammable object.
Thank you. Not next to the flammable object.
we will put him one crate back from the flammable object. Let's 3, 2, 3. Form up the shooty lines. So, got some shooty lines. Let's see, what else are we doing? So, Vantrix, you re-rolled into no degrees of success. M, you failed by 1 degree of failure. Birdie, your orc weird boy passes with several degrees of success. All right, so
There's a Bane blade over there, you guys.
I have a question, but finish what you're doing. But before you proceed in any actions, I would like to ask a question.
Absolutely. All right. So, in order of worst to best outcomes, Navigator, you reach out into the warp with your navigator senses, and you realize that the reason why you can't feel anything is because the room you are standing in is warded.
Fuck.
Now that you are actively looking for it, you can see on the ground and all of the walls and the ceiling finely engraved hexagrammic runes. This entire room is cut off from the warp.
I completely called that.
Why would it fight us here?
Because if it's cut off from the rest of the warp, then it can only control what's inside of this room, you know? It will have no outside interference.
Do you have any connection to the warp in here?
Vantrix,
Yeah.
Vantrix, with no degrees of success, you also notice the hexagrammic warding, and you realize, you notice the hexagrammic warding, and also you realize that your powers in this area are going to be moderately hampered, but also that the Broodlord's powers will be hampered.
Oh.
This hexagrammic warding is of Imperial design. It's made specifically to stop Xenos Psychers from entering or exiting this room via warp magic. Your Orc Psyker, Birdie,
Yes, Delta.
can't do psychic magic in this room.
Oh.
Because he's a
Xenos Psyker.
Mm.
He did such a
That's
good
all
job,
right.
though.
He brought his crumper with him, didn't he?
Yeah, he's got a
Does-
stick. He's got a
Does he
Yeah,
power
he-
through it with his city science roll of a 3?
Yes, he can perform. He will be able to perform 2 psychic powers in this battle.
Yay!
Proud of you, Brain Melter. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Proud of you, Brain Melter. All right, Kate,
What does
you
me
had something.
best?
Kate.
Did I? Yeah, no. Hypothetically, what would it take to disrupt that kind of rune creation?
You would have to have some sort of. You'd have to basically melt to the floor. Because these aren't.
Is it enough to destroy one rune, or would it have to be the whole lot of runes?
It would have to be a significant amount of the runes would have to be
That's
defaced.
fine. I just needed to know before we got into this if we could accidentally deactivate the damn thing. That's fine.
No. Someone said something. Do you suggest that to D23?
I would probably ask if that was a possibility.
Yeah, that's a good question.
You ask D23 if he can pilot this Titan, and he begins to vibrate. He says, He says, in a giddy tone, before he stops, deactivates his emotion modulator, and continues in a deadpan. Yes, but I would require the assistance of 2 volunteers.
Who wants to go into a big robot?
Is there anything your volunteers would need to be particularly good at, D23?
Following orders.
Yo, I think I would like to be in that big machine.
I don't think you
Get
can
your
cast.
ass in that big machine.
I don't think you can cast psychic powers from inside it though.
Well, hold on though. I think it would be good to be in there because what if the machine spirit starts acting up?
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Well,
hey, can I just looking at that big robot, right? Is there a place where, if necessary, we can have Vantrix open like a little hatch, stick his head out, do his psycho bullshit, then close the hatch really quick? Like, can he stick his head out the window to cast his shit and then put back?
An entirely unnecessary action. The Warlord class Titan is fully conducive to psychic emanations from within.
Whoa.
I mean,
Yo.
fair enough. I thought the image was funny, but that's much better.
I mean, if there
On
was
that
no
note,
hatch, I was just gonna hack you.
On that note, it sounds like Claude and Vantrix are volunteering for Titan duty. Pew. So here is what I need from everybody. I
My
need.
message.
But Harley,
I need.
I assume that wherever I'm gonna be, we'll probably be in the head, right?
No. What is your hand?
Well, I'm just wondering, like, it's gonna affect
Yes.
it's gonna affect the distance of my warp powers, right? Like being
yes. You will,
somewhere in that machine.
yes. You Vantrex. D23 explains to you that you will be operating the legs.
Mm. So you're going to be situated in the crotch.
Perfect.
I always knew you were kind of a dick, Vantrix.
Got him.
All right. So the first things I need from you all is I need climbing checks.
This is where I die.
This is where I die.
Climbing into the robot.
This is a vehicle designed to be climbed. It is an easy task. You have plus 20. The only reason you're rolling is because it's very high, and if you fuck up, it might hurt.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Good job.
Neither of you fuck up.
Listen, we all know that the only way Vantrix is taking fall damage is if he does it to his fucking self.
True. Oh no, here's an idea. We get towards the Broodlord. I cast a Perils. I rolled to throw it up in the air and crash down onto the Broodlord.
Onto the Broodlord. Yes. All right. So, and then we've got 23. All right. So you all make your way up into the Titan. I then need from Vantrix. You are going to be performing the fairly simple task of sitting at a cogitator and programming in leg movements, which is I mean, yeah, of course he would climb with the tentacles. They give him plus 20 to climb. It's easy enough. Basically, on each turn when the Titan moves, you will be rolling a some kind of intelligence check. Probably just raw intelligence, because I don't think you have any tech skills. And your roll will alter how far the Titan can move. Claude, you will be in charge of weaponry. So you will be sat in the torso, and each turn you will be allowed to either shoot his big gun or punch with his big claw. Your stats. Unless you would rather be in charge of actually, like, running the Titan, which would be tech use. It would be difficult tech use. All right, so the Warlord Titan, you climb up into it. You get situated at your different positions, brushing dust off of cogitators that haven't been used in centuries, if not millennia, at this point. The machine grinds awake. All three of you, even you, Claude, who have no connection to the Omnissiah or to the warp, can feel its machine spirit just waking up ever so slowly, and it begins to lumberingly make its way over to the battle line, till it gets to about there.
Alright, next on the docket, anyone want a Bane Blade?
I'm sorry, what's that?
That is...
I'm sorry, what's that?
That
that is
tank?
this.
Oh.
This is a Bane Blade, a mobile fortress.
Put a person next to it for scale, perhaps?
Yeah, here. Let's take Rattan.
Rattan's also fairly large for a
Yeah.
lad, but
Well, I don't have like an individual fucking guy. They're all in groups.
it's very big. It's one of the biggest tanks in the game. It's got a very large gun.
You could crew the Bane Blade, but you would have to give up a full unit of veterans.
If the Bane Blade explodes, do they get out?
They will suffer casualties in a manner similar to the tabletop.
Put a group of guys in there.
I think it's a good trade-off.
Mm-hmm.
Captain, do you okay this decision?
Okay, this decision.
Excellent. We will remove a man. Your crew, your veterans, march over. They get into the Bane Blade. The Bane Blade starts up with like I would say its engine purrs, except this thing's engine is the size of a sedan, so its engine's like a kind of soft roar. And then the Bane Blade trundles on over to this flank. And then we're just going to rearrange this for more optimal battle coverage. To like kind of a Zadish kind of position. There we go. Brother. All right. At this point,
What did you call that kind of tank?
a Bane Blade.
That is not what I heard at first. Okay.
What did you think we said?
I heard Beyblade.
Beyblade.
It is a Beyblade, brother.
I think at this point you get a message from Lev, Captain, and it just says, prepare yourself. And the... What?
We're standing out in the open. We should get into cover.
Yeah.
Before I continue, if anybody would like to move at this point, it will take a command test to move before I continue the scene.
I think I'd like to get the fuck behind those
Yeah.
barrels in the middle if I haven't already.
Let's get into those.
Let's get into that.
Well, those of you who are individuals, you can just do that. The rest of you who are in a squad would need a command test.
Are you going to hide behind the barrels, Dominia?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Dominia is in a squad.
Yeah.
That's what I
We
was.
would have
yeah,
to command the...
I can attempt.
Yeah, I can. I guess I'll.
We set up this nice perimeter. We might as well use it. What was the roll?
Command test.
Haha, I'm bad at that.
Me too.
Dominia, you got +10 from the captain.
Plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
You motherfuckers.
I'll pay
It's-
point it.
It's hard. I have a 20.
Telling people what to do is hard.
Listen, the Navigator is a weird mutant and has poor fellowship.
My fellowship's normal. Wait, maybe I have a talent for this.
Is
Are you?
before people spend fate points? Is there a reason that I, as captain, do not look at the fact that there are people outside of the defensives we've just spent all that time building, and go, get your fucking asses in here? What the fuck?
Because you are not attached to the squads and would defer to your
We're in game
teammates.
mechanics territory.
Oh, game mechanics territory. Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Alright, so I'll... Do I apply Pretty Orky to this? I feel like I apply
you're-
Pretty Orky to this.
You apply Pretty Orky to this. You're commanding orcs.
Okay. But I get a plus 20 instead of a plus 10.
You
That's a
go
little
command
something.
that.
There we go. That'll work.
All right.
And I guess if you're
Dominio-
going behind, I will also command my death squad back.
Dominia, would you like to be placed on the north, west, south, or east flank?
Let me look at the map again.
North, west, south, east. Can you guys see my cursor?
Yes.
I tell.
Okay, good.
Can't see the cursor, but I can see the when you move over
You see when it
stuff.
lights up something. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's kind of annoying. I wish you could see the cursor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just see the lighting up.
I think you have to turn it on from some settings, but I don't know where.
Right now, technically, your west flank is your weakest, because the south flank has 2 characters and the Baneblade kind of, and Ostia, and then the north and east flanks have the Warlord Titan
Okay,
and also Ostia.
we'll go there then.
West
Reinforce that.
Stand next to Rattan.
You said this is
Uh,
command.
Yes.
All right, death squad. Let's fall in. Okay.
Where's the Death Squad going?
We're gonna help fill that hole. Over with the other orcs.
Oh, all right.
Out there's fine. Yeah.
Rattan again. All right.
Return, how you doing?
Navigator, excited for the battle ahead, brother. And the Navigator, are you fate pointing or are you just not rolling?
I'm probably gonna need my fate points, so I'll just hang out here.
Fair enough. All right, so let's go to objects, saved objects. The all right. The ventilation shafts on just about every side of the room crack open. Let me just make sure I'm grabbing the right stuff. Stuff. Yes, all right. And a group of cultists pop out there. There. Oh, that's not quite where I wanted that to go, actually, but. Is that everything? These are taking a long time to load.
To be fair, there are a lot of objects dealing with. %39 loaded. It's gotta be really awkward for them as they drop out of the ventilation shafts, and only like the bottom half of them comes through, and then they get stuck in that loading.
Oh no!
They're just vibrating backwards and forwards on that 1%. Oh, 56. We can see the groin, lads. Everybody take aim.
Grundle targeted.
Grundle targeted.
Don't shoot till you see the whites of their grundles.
Don't like that.
I hope you don't see that.
Are they just bent over, kind of? And just kind of. It's a weird run.
So, knew it, but I'm surrounded by assholes. Oh, good. The loading's finished. All right, cool. So
The navigator and her squad suddenly under a lot of guys.
Ah!
yeah, give me one uno momento. I gotta move some folks around.
Aye.
This guy is not actually here. You don't see him.
They're going for the fragile.
Fragile. And then we've got some aberrants popping down over here. Some more aberrants over here.
Target acquired.
Gene Steelerios. Let me just grab them. Oh shit, fuck. No, the Gene Stealer. I beg of you, Mr. Sterngard, put the Gene Stealers back. Alright. And the Gene Stealers here. And the Broodlord is also not. Oh, you flip back over. Broodlord is also not on the battlefield yet. He has not arrived.
Target unacquired.
All right. Unacquired. A group of several groups of cult member of mutants and gene stealers have arrived on the battlefield via the air conditioning system. Now would be the time when I need initiatives, pretty please. God damn.
Oh, where's my token?
I forgot about that.
No, we can.
I think I'm on the.
There we go. Hey.
Oh.
God damn.
Okay, so who am I waiting for? I don't see a
I lost
Dominia.
it on my sheet.
It's in your combat page.
Yeah.
Near the bottom.
Got it.
It's
Alright, all right. So we will start with The way this is going to work, just for sake of ease, is all of the players will go, and then all of your friendlies will go, and then the enemies will go.
Okay.
So those of you attached to squads, your squads will go when you do, but they will not go when the other squads do. So Dominia, you are on the western flank. You are facing down 2 groups of mutant cultists, and also you can see the edges of a group of gene stealers to your right.
Okay. Domini is gonna focus on which group is closest at this point. Are they all equidistant?
What the fuck was that? This group is about 40 meters out. This group is 45, and this group is 50. So this is the closest.
Yeah, Domini will fire at that group.
Excellent. So are you going to... these crates, for the sake of gameplay, are not actually as tall as they look.
Right.
They can be fired over. So we will just move forward so that you are pressed up against it for cover reasons.
Yeah.
And go ahead and shoot whichever gun you would like to shoot.
I will stick to the bolt pistol for now, saving the missile launcher for when the big boy shows up.
Excellent.
But you said they're 40 meters. They're not actually in range.
Of your bolt pistol?
It's 30 meters.
That doesn't sound
Am I-
right for a bolt.
It doesn't sound right, but that's what's on here.
Let me hold please. Let me check that, because bolt weapons generally have like really good range.
The pistol
Yeah.
is probably just 30, because the bolt gun would be more.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, this is taking... Okay. 114. Ooh. All right.
I've got it, Harley. The
Yeah.
bolt pistol is indeed 30 meters.
Cool. So
All right,
I can.
You can still shoot. You'll just have a -10 because of range.
Okay, gotcha.
Which would actually be negated, because this is a group of cultists, not one individual cultist. So you actually have +20 to hit because of how large the group is.
Okay, so I put in long range, and then put in +20.
Yeah. Yes, when it asks you for other modifiers.
Right on the money.
On the money.
Yeah, really. Cutting it close.
Hold for a moment.
Sure. Holding.
Because it says you rolled an 85. 1 sec. Dominaya.
You put plus
When you were
20.
doing your when you were doing your stuff, and when I said put in plus 20, did you put in plus 20 or just 20?
That's a good question. I thought I put in plus 20.
Because that extra plus does fuck up the macro. So
I don't think Deb was here when we discovered that.
No,
Yeah,
she
I
wasn't.
don't think I
so
was here.
Yeah.
anytime you need to put in a positive modifier, just put in the number, no plus.
Okay.
So
Rolled
was
it, looks like
this
it rolled a 94. Right? 1D100 CS1 CF. And that
Oh no,
looks
that's
like it rolled a
the
94.
No,
that's the weapon jams.
Yeah, it changes the color if it gets higher than a 94.
Like that.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so okay, so you did hit. Was this single shot or semi-auto?
I did semi.
Okay, so that
Semi-auto.
is 2 hit. That is 2 hits. So go ahead and roll for damage. Large groups do not get their dodges. They are simply too big to dodge shots. Make sure you hit the. Yeah.
Do I hit it twice or just once?
You should be able to tell it how many hits you got.
Oh, you're right. I didn't see that the first time. My bad.
Yeah. So just go ahead and roll one more then this time.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is 22 damage, which is enough, which does take this squad down from, what is this, like 9? 33. That's good shooting. That's like half their health. Followed up by Orc Commandos, who are going to also make a shot. They are at long range as well. So that's Orc shooting's not great. I think they got a hit on like a 35, which they don't. So that is Dominaya's turn over.
Yes.
Birdie.
Yeah.
You're in the same situation as
Yeah,
Dominaya.
I'm gonna shoot
got
that
mutants.
group on the left.
Group on the left. You got it. Step up to the cover.
Step up, bitch.
There we go.
I have a lot of character sheet. I'm shuffling everything. They're well within. They're at what 40 feet?
They are from you. 40-ish meters.
So they're just in range for me. At 110.
That would be short range.
Short range. Dope. This will be semi-auto.
Excellent.
Can I half aim, or do I have to save that to tell the guys to shoot?
You do not have to save it to tell them to shoot. No.
Okay, cool.
But you're semi-autoing, so you can't half aim because it's a.
Yeah. Nope, you're right. I'm just gonna fix it real quick. Okay. And you said plus 20 for group size?
Yes.
Okay. That's it. I shoot. Okay.
2 hits.
2 hits. Damage. 2. Submit.
All righty then. Pens their armor. They've got toughness, so yeah, that's a pretty decent chunk. The last fire from your rifle is joined by the 3 Death Squad's human members who are also armed with Hotshot Laz. They hit on a let's see, they're human members.
Do you want me
of
to
your
use
crew.
the character sheet for them, or is that just to hold the stats?
Oh, do they have a care? I don't remember if I actually filled out their.
Just hotshot las
Sure.
guns and orc shooters. Chain swords and orc choppers. You lumped them together.
I did, yeah. Go ahead and use the character sheet. I forgot I had that.
Yeah, just for sake of ease. Can they do semi-auto with las guns and orc shooters? Yeah. Cool. And those are in range because they're 40.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Nope, their shots are not as far. Good enough, boys.
That does say it hits. Wait, why does it say it hits? No, sorry. That says it hits because of the various bonuses to it, but that is a weapon jam, so it does not hit because they do not have good quality weapons. So they are jammed.
Yeah, it's one of the things they need to fix at some point.
Yep. All right, Claude. Actually, hold up. This is important. We are going to move Mr. Vantrix up to Claude. Because the two of you actually take your turns at the same time, because you are both piloting the same vehicle. So Claude and Vantrix, you can move and then shoot and then move. And Vantrix, if you would like to instead stay still, you can do psychic stuff.
Do we want to move?
Your robot eyes, Claude, perceive a group of gene stealers, a group of I think this is 20 gene stealers, 2 groups of aberrants down by the crates, and also everything else, because the Warlord Titan does have 360-degree vision.
I don't want to shoot that group of 20.
Kind of same.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're exploding, yeah. I don't know if those are close enough yet, though, are they?
I don't think so.
They are. They're within 9 meters. I would say that they're close enough to. They're close enough to hit these aberrants, but it's also close enough to hit you, Claude.
Yeah, better move.
Oh, if you wanted to walk over, I don't know about kicking them, but you do have a big honking claw. You could pick one up and throw it.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds fucking cool. Take this grenade, bitch. Kaplow.
All right. Is that the plan?
I would say so. Yeah, let's do it. Let's throw it.
Excellent. All right. What is it that opens it? Is this just shift? Shift that?
Did you throw it at that group of 20, Harley?
Yes, absolutely. All right. So, the barrels are close enough that you don't need a check from Vantrix to move over to them. Claude, the Warlord Titan, is absolutely unbelievably strong enough to just rip one of these fuel barrels off of its stand. So all I need from you, Claude, is a ballistics skill test with plus 20 to throw this fuel tank.
Make that plus 30.
With plus 30 to throw this fuel tank.
Do it better.
We throw it at ourselves by accident.
We throw it at our. Spend that fate point, Claude.
He's spending the fate point.
Minus 92.
Hey!
Sweet.
That's fucking better.
Claude, the fuel tank sails through the air, lands in the dead center of it, and I would need you to roll for me. Let's see. That's 5 degrees of success. Go ahead and roll for me 5d10 plus 10.
Get it. Yes. Yes.
Please re-roll those ones.
Yeah.
That is 15, 24, 27, 32, 42 points of damage, which is just enough to wipe this squad of Gene Stealers.
Damn.
They die screaming, doused in holy promethium.
You should put
Just the way the Emperor intended.
You should put a marker on that fuel tank that is not there anymore, so we remember it's not there anymore.
Solid copy. Components. We will do. I will put a black checker.
Where'd
There we
that
go.
come from?
I cannot. All right, fuck it. The black checker next to it is the number of fuel tanks spent. Because I can't actually put it on top.
There are numbers on the thing. Just
on the thing.
Oh, is the whole thing not physical?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
Never mind.
You know what it
Anyways,
Yeah.
Vantrix, you do still have an action, however.
Can I try zapping the ones that are like on the crate, I guess?
These are your guys.
Oh, yeah, let's zap them. No,
Those are your guys.
I mean, I guess the other ones aren't really in range, like the ones. I guess. Well, how far?
Let's check. From the edge of your base to them is only 25 meters.
Oh, are you kidding me? Of course I'm gonna zap them.
Don't throw the whole Titan into the air.
Don't throw the whole Titan into the air. Yeah. Give me that zap roll.
I'm gonna push.
I'm gonna push.
I'm gonna push. Do I get any modifiers to this?
Yes. You are in a room with hexagrammic warding. You have a minus 10.
Do I have my plus 10 because of my staff?
Yes.
So that just zeroes out. Cool.
Yeah.
Did it roll? Fuck.
No.
Fuck.
No, god damn it.
Why are you saying "God damn it"?
Because I had to roll on psychic phenomena. I forgot about that.
Well, yeah. Every time you push a power, you got to roll on psychic phenomena.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Damn it! All right.
You lash out with your psychic energy at this group of aberrants, dealing 26 energy damage, which fries a good number of them, but they are not yet defeated. Please roll on the psychic phenomena table.
Yes, sir.
Please roll on the perils of the warp table.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Please select a number of these.
All right, hold on. Where's the table?
Yeah, can someone? Hey,
Let's look at the table before we decide anything.
Technically, the psychic table is in order, so 34 is your best outcome.
I think that's probably true.
Let's go with 34 then.
But you don't know what it is.
No, I don't.
This is not the psychic phenomena. This is the perils of the warp table. Chronological incontinence.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
What?
You heard me.
Hold
have
on.
the shit, but you have them yesterday and also tomorrow.
Here, I'm posting the whole chart into the chat. Someone
Okay.
pin this so we can find it next time. If I can fucking find it. There it is.
Alright, so this is... Your options are chronological incontinence, 48 is warp whispers, 84 and 83 are mass possession.
See you in fucking 1d10 rounds, friends.
I would do warp whispers personally.
I was probably gonna do warp whispers, but how do you guys feel about fighting demons as well?
we could really make this shit weird.
Oh god.
Let's go ahead and do warp whispers.
Not gonna lie, my entire character is pretty much spec'd for fighting demons, so I'm happy one way or the other.
I gotta do it.
Alright, warp whispers. The voice of demons fill the air within 4d10 meters of the psyker, whispering terrible secrets and shocking truths. Everyone in the area, including the psyker, must make a hard -20 willpower test. Alright, so let's slash roll 4d10. So it's 21 meters. 21 meters. Does this reach anybody important? No. Yes.
Oh no!
No!
It's fine.
Alright, so...
She's just gonna go slightly insane.
Yeah, it's okay.
But hey, we got new
Yeah.
troops. They're veterans now. They should be a little hardier. You know?
Alright, so I need to make one for
Hold on. I do.
The warp whispers.
Because I have a bunch of things that affect other people. No. So I have something for willpower test made for fear and pinning. Is that this?
this is not a fear effect. Unfortunately.
Okay. That's fine. I just knew I had a willpower thing and I wanted to check in case it affected anything.
Yes. That will come in handy though, because as soon as a lot of these enemies, when they get in close range, do provoke fear tests, so that will come in handy.
Okay.
Now, okay. So I need to make slash roll 1d10, 1d100. That fucking wasn't right. Slash roll. For Ostia, she passes. For D100, he passes. For Nameless Mooks 1, they pass. For Nameless Mooks 2, they fail, and they gain 3 corruption points.
See, we're all
A functionally meaningless amount of corruption. Please, Mr. Vantrix, roll a willpower test at -20. Your staff does not apply to this.
Okay.
Vantrix, you do not gain any corruption. We also need to do one for Claude. I will roll that real fast while our good friend Al is presumably in the bathroom.
The warp whisper everyone hears is Dick Lightning.
Dick Lightning. At minus 20. Claude gains 2 whole corruption.
Okay.
2. Claude is no longer pure. Claude is now tainted.
No.
Oh, my precious boy.
I've done more damage to everyone than the actual enemies have done to us.
Yeah. All right. Malkador, you are up, my friend. There is, from your point of view, a group of gene stealers and a group of cultist mutants on the approach.
I am way too far away to get anything done against them. Are they within range of the fellas in the tower?
They are absolutely 100% within range of their bolt guns.
Okay. Because I can't do anything, but I'm wondering if I can, like, give them, like, eyes on the target, basically, give them directions.
Yeah, I mean, you can make a command test to give them, like, an order.
What direction is that? Is that
south?
South, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I'll try and do a command test then. How would I go about that? Skills, command. My command isn't great. It's only like a 22. But
I mean,
I don't think...
command tests are free actions. So if you wanted to do this and still like run up, you could, or like set up an Overwatch.
Yeah, I might do that actually. Because if they move, then they should move to within range of the flamer, which I think is 20-meter range on the flamer. And they're what, 40 away, 50?
About 50.
About 50, okay. Yeah, that's what I'll do then. I'll do a wee Vox up to the tower and just go eyes on Gene Stealer Group South, free fire.
Acknowledged.
Command. I do have. What was it called again? It goes Gene Stealer Research, +10 to all tests involving Gene Stealers and Broodlords.
Yes.
So can I have do I get a 10 bonus to this command? If I'm getting them to aim at the Gene Stealers?
I will, instead of giving you +10 to the command, if the command passes, you'll pass the +10 along to them for their shooting.
Gotcha, okay. That is a massive fail.
I mean, you've still pointed out a target. They just don't get the bonus.
Yeah.
And then Overwatch in this direction.
Yep, I'm gonna just set up shop with my shoulder up against the barrel, and just keep peeking out until they're close enough to fry them.
You got it.
And then I'm gonna
Alright.
sing a really dirty Fenrisian drinking song across the Vox just to hype everyone up.
Hype everyone. Fair enough. All right. Navigator, you are up. Cannot hear you, M.
What is the distance that the squad I am with can move?
The Stern Guard veterans have an agility rating of 5, so they can move 5 meters, 10 meters, charge to 15, and sprint to 30.
5, 10, 30?
Yes.
Okay.
With a charge of 15 if you want to get into melee.
How are they in melee? Are they equipped for
Space
that?
Marines.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got swords. Probably just Astartes chain swords.
Okay. But they also have what? Bolt guns?
Combi flamers.
Oh, fuck yeah. We should probably set up an Overwatch then. That's a group of Gene Stealers, and how far away are they?
Cultists. The Gene Stealers are 29 meters. The Cultists are 56. The Aberrants behind you are 49.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to read this fucking chart. Setting up an Overwatch is a full action.
Yes. So you would like designate a 45-degree cone, and if an enemy passes through it within range of your weapon, you then get to shoot your weapon.
Okay. And if I do that, am I ordering the squad to do that, or am I just doing it for myself?
Yes, they do whatever you do while you're attached.
Okay. So I'll do an Overwatch.
Excellent. Would you like to also possibly issue a command as a free action, or are you foregoing that? Or no, sorry, you're in a squad. You command your squad.
Yeah.
Never mind. El Capitan.
Yeah.
You are up to bat. You see Gene Stealers, Cultists. I don't think the Aberrants are within your line of sight if you're looking at southward.
Can you check the range on the group of cultists, please?
Cultists are 55 meters.
Okay. And the Gene Stealers are how
far? The closest is 46.
Very sexy. Okay. We are going to at the Gene Stealers. So short range with my las pistol.
All right.
No aim. Short range, semi-auto. Let me check I'm not missing anything. That's only with single shot. That's fine. Pew 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 pew. No other
pew 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 pew.
I did not in fact pew. No. Pew.
You actually have plus 20 to hit them because of the size of their group.
Oh, do you want me to roll through that again?
No, that would make it a hit with no extra shots. So just roll damage for me once.
One hit. Pew.
Yeah. All right. That's a pretty okay hit for just 1 point of for just 1 hit. Good damage. Good damage.
And just for
These
no,
guys
that's my
face-
full
oh,
action.
these guys are
Ignore me. That's fine. That's
these
me.
guys are facing the wrong direction. These. As you're not attached to a squad, you can issue a command if you'd like.
So I was looking at this, right? But I can't find in the book what the motivated, if it's like a status effect like Terrified is in D&D. So I can hold off on that and see if I can find it while you're rolling through the next turn rather than slow everything down.
Yeah, go ahead and see if you can find what that does, what motivated does, and I will start rolling through the NPCs.
So just while I'm doing, so in place of that then, I'm going to jump on the bead to the guys in our tank.
Excellent.
And I'm just going to have them focus on that group of faraway cultists.
Cool. So the Baneblade is going to maintain its position, not moving, and it is going to fire a full salvo from its 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guns into this cultist group. No, we're just now getting to the NPC turn. All right, so here is the main Baneblade cannon. It hits on a 60. It barely hits. It does so much. It does an unbelievable amount of damage. You guys, I didn't expect you to put anyone in the Baneblade. I don't have the rules open for it. Let me give me like 2 seconds.
Harley, why did you put a Baneblade if you don't have the stuff for it?
Because I'm a fool, Emerin.
You put
goddamn...
a tank on the board and didn't think we would put someone in the tank? Have you met
I kind of
us?
think. Yeah, you know, it was okay, so it's got a turret-mounted Baneblade cannon, which on a hit does 3d10 plus 15 damage.
Holy shit.
Right.
So that is 34 damage. And then it has its hull-mounted Demolisher cannon, which hits on a 60. And that does an additional 4d10 plus 20 for 45. And then it has 6 heavy bolters. In groups of 2, so that's gonna be all miss on the heavy bolters, and it has 2 las cannons, which also both miss. However, the 30, 34, 45, 79 points of damage utterly deletes this group of cultists.
Yay!
We are going to move on to Ostia, who is going to is that She doesn't quite have enough movement to get all the way in this turn, but she is going to stomp her way over here 25 meters. Doop. The veterans up high are going to lay down some fire on these gene stealers because they were pointed out by Malkador. They hit on.
They get a +10 for being on higher ground. Page 248.
They get a +10 for being on higher ground, so they hit on a 75. They miss.
Oh.
The what?
Oh, Marines, we're so good, Marines. Oh, look at us, Space Marines. We're so good. Can't hit shit.
The cannon shit. The left flank guardsmen are going to shoot at cultists. They hit on a 60. They score 2 additional hits, so they get 3d10 plus 6 damage from lasguns, no penetration. So that is 27 reduced by what's 6 times 3? 12? 27 reduced by 12.
6 times 3 is 18.
18.
Oh, shit. 18. 27 minus 18, so they take 9 points of damage. The right group is going to reach out and try and touch these aberrants. They have the same hit, so on 60, they miss. All right, enemy turn.
We have boys up on a set of crates.
Oh, boys on crates. Totally right. These guys are gonna. Boys on crates. These guys are also gonna shoot the aberrants. They have +10 to hit because they have high ground, so they hit on a 70. Their weapons jam. Enemy turn. This group of neophyte hybrids are going to advance. Oh shit! Hold up. Please turn on measure movement. Thank you. They're going to advance. Why is it doing that? Oh my god.
Yep.
Stupid. They're going to advance 6 meters, and they are going to single shot fire their stubbers, their auto guns into the orc commandos. They hit on 30s. They miss. This group is going to stay exactly where they are, and they are going to attempt to plink some health off this Baneblade with full auto fire from their auto guns. Full auto means they hit on 50s. Their guns jam. A lot of jammed guns. We got Gene Stealers here. Can the Gene Stealers make it? Can the Gene Stealers make it into combat with a charge? No. So they are simply going to.
Welcome to the cook zone.
Yes, they are going to take their 28-inch sprint to right here, which enters both Overwatch zones.
Malky, would you like to start?
Yeah.
Would you like to
Overwatch
first?
Oh, yes, I would very much like to Overwatch if I'm within range of these boys. I'll be doing it to the tune. This is the song that Malky's singing to himself as he does it. Alright. Combat. Flamer. Attack. Aim doesn't count for flamers, does it? In range. Single shot.
Oh, you don't make an attack roll.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I just roll for damage, don't I? Because
Yeah, and then they have to dodge, but because they're a group, they don't get a dodge. So it's just straight damage from yours.
boop. Oh god, I rolled a fucking one.
Unfortunately, you press down the trigger of your flamer, and it streams out, arcing just slightly too high, and it only clips a single Gene Stealer with the flame.
Balls.
Melky, can you not control the arc of your stream yet? How long have you had?
Look, I grew up around space wolves, okay? That kind of thing wasn't very important to them.
That kind of thing wasn't very important. Navigator.
Can I throw a grenade in Overwatch?
Yeah, any weapon.
Okay. Would a grenade be more effective than just shooting with a fucking Inferno pistol?
Yes. Explosive. Weapons with blast deal bonus damage to groups equal to their blast rating.
Okay. Let's throw a best craftsmanship frag grenade in there. Do I have a minus?
No, you have a plus 20 because of size.
Is that a minus? Is that a minus 20 because of Overwatch?
Oh, so I guess it would be plus 0 total.
Okay, so regular ass attack, no aim. What range are we at?
What's your strength score?
So I'm throwing with my robot arm. Which gives it, what does that add?
Gives
Plus
it plus
10. My strength is 63. So 73, 7, 21.
So, yeah. So if they are within 10 meters, which we'll call that half range.
Yay! Point blank or short?
Short.
Okay. Single shot because it's a grenade.
Range of a grenade.
No other modifiers. Chuck.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll damage, and we'll add. What's the blast rating on best craftsmanship frag grenade?
6.
Yeah. So whatever damage you roll, we'll add 6 to.
What's the number of hits?
It's just one.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll Emperor's Fury for me.
Yes.
What's my target number?
Your target number is the same as whatever you were rolling to hit. So that would have been your ballistic skill plus 10, so 54.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Right. Have another one.
All right, so that is 18.
Does that get an
plus
additional plus 6 for the blast?
No.
Aww.
But that is 18 plus 6 for 24 total damage, which is a pretty good chunk of their hit points. So you toss in your frag grenade and it blows off arms and limbs, but they power through it and continue their forward sprint. And then we've got aberrants who are going to do some stuff. This group of aberrants are going to clamber. God damn it. Are going to clamber up onto these boxes.
Salamanders should flame those guys too.
Oh shit, you're totally right. Salamanders. You're in charge of this squad. Do you want them to use their flamers, their bolters, or do you want them to do both?
Flamers, please.
Alright, that is going to be... Birdie, what is the damage on a single flamer?
Malky, what's the damage on a single flame?
Oh, Malky. Sorry.
The damage on my flamer is 1d10 plus 4.
1d10 plus 4.
So 5 of them...
Good chain of command, guys.
5 of them would be 5d10 plus 20.
There we go.
Mathematics.
So this group of gene stealers eats a grenade and then dies in holy promethium. A lot of promethium
yes.
going around today. Anyways, these guys get up on top of this crate. I said on top of the crate. Do what I fucking say.
Get up there!
And then these guys, they've got an 18-inch charge. So, fucking Christ in heaven.
Yes.
I'm
Why do I
going
feel
to...
You know, they say it's 18 inches, right? But it's never really 18 inches.
So they are going to charge Ostia. And they are going to swing at her with their improvised power weapons. On a charge, they hit on a 65. They hit. They deal 1d10 plus. Normally it would be plus 10. But there's, how many of them are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it would be 1d10 plus 14. With armor pen of 6. So they do 18 damage, which scrapes, ignores 6 of Ostia's armor pen, which is still not enough to do anything to her. She holds firm. That is everybody who is doing a thing. I need Vantrix, please make a Cinescience test. Everybody who is not in a vehicle, please make an awareness test.
I'm good at those.
Some flavor of perception.
Am I still at -10?
Yes, you will be at -10 for as long as you are inside this room.
What, man?
You know, I'm theoretically good at this. I've never rolled well. Let's see how this goes.
I fucking lock onto that motherfucker. Show me
I've
the guy.
forgotten why we're even here.
Roll?
You've got a modifier table there.
I'm supposed to be good at this.
It's okay, it happens to the best of us.
It's true.
Alright, so
Samson.
Doop. The Broodlord Patriarch drops down out of a vent.
Oh,
Into your
fuck.
mix. And then Malkador, you didn't notice it at first, but your keen, if somewhat paranoid senses alert you to the fact that stepping out of a group of your men is a familiar face.
Excuse you?
This is the guy that attacked you in the hallway a couple weeks ago.
How did he get back there?
That motherfucker.
The Kellermorph is an expert master of disguise.
So he's been among us the whole time?
Yes.
Among Us.
That's
Among
sus
Us.
as fuck.
That's,
Oh,
I thought he wasn't doing his task, the bastard.
the bastard.
Charlie,
It is
the
now. It is now.
opportunity to among us joke.
Yeah. It is now Dominaya's turn.
Do I also see all this happening because I rolled so well?
Did you?
I rolled a fucking 5.9 degrees of success.
Oh yes. Your successes combined with Malkador's successes are what are stopping them from immediately taking a turn.
Oh, well that's
shit.
good.
Otherwise, the Broodlord was going to drop down onto the captain.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Dominaya, it is now your turn.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Rocket launcher.
uh, I guess I'll just shoot him.
What? What's the blast radius on the rocket launcher?
That's my question.
Because I don't see it.
It depends on the missile you
Yeah,
shoot.
it's based on. Yeah, it's based on the missile.
What do we have?
You have
Crack
missiles.
Okay.
Crack missiles would be a blast radius of nothing.
So can I?
Oh.
Is it
Wait.
really nothing?
Is it really nothing?
It does. Crack is for like hitting one target really hard.
Hold on. Crack
fucking
missiles have a
kill.
blast. Crack missiles have a blast of 1. Crack grenades have a blast of 0.
Oh, that's the grenade. Okay.
What's one?
What's one?
A meter.
That would be 1. That would be 1 meter around. So that would be out to here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
What?
that's doable.
Shoot him.
Yeah, I'll put the pistol away and pull out the missile launcher. Damn.
Hold on.
What? Yeah. What were you saying?
I don't know why you messaged me privately. You can get out of the mech if you want to, Vantrix. It will just make it harder for Claude to maneuver, because then Claude would have to aim and move the legs at the same time.
Okay, because I have an idea, but I want to think on it.
All right. So you're doing missile launcher.
Yeah.
All right. It is a heavy weapon, so you would have to spend a half turn to brace, or you take an additional -20 to hit. So unfortunately, you cannot aim it and shoot. You can brace and shoot.
Yeah. I will brace and shoot then.
Plus
Excellent.
10. Dead.
So, let me just open your sheet real fast. I believe I already put the -20 for not being trained into the weapon.
I am trained. I took it.
In heavy weapons?
Yeah, I took the talent.
Oh.
You said you pay double if you want to take it from you want to take it early.
Yeah.
So I paid 1,000.
Dang.
Okay. Yeah. Congratulations. You can use heavy launchers. Go ahead and roll.
You've also been
You have
given a
plus
plus 10.
10.
I don't so.
So no aim. Is what is the? Because my range is 200 meters.
Yeah. He is. You know what? Normally he wouldn't be in point blank unless he's like right here. But this is a missile launcher. I will let you point blank. All right. He is going to attempt a dodge.
Oh.
Broodlord here. Hold on, actually, I don't even have to do this the hard way. I gave this motherfucker a stat block. I can just click a button. He is going to do a wee little dodgy poo. He bends in a way that is not cool, not very human, and your missile goes sailing past him, into the barricade, into this barricade behind him, and it deletes the barricade.
How dare you?
For flavor, as this goes past my fucking face, I turn and fucking look at Domini. Seriously? Seriously.
It was
It's not
fun.
her fault. It's not her fault. It dodged.
Like over open, like there's like 3 levels of comms. There's open to everyone. There's open to like the bridge crew, and then there's direct. So it's just over the one to the whole bridge crew. That's just like, are you fucking serious?
And then your orc boys also fire. They are in short range with their sluggers, so they hit on a 35. They miss.
We're all dead.
We're all dead. We're all. You'll be fine. Birdie, you're up.
I'm already putting in the attack. Short range.
Look at this
No
model.
other modifiers. So. Oh! Fuck.
What?
Remember, everyone, you get a +10 against Gene Stealers and Broodlords.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just to throw that out there. Fuck.
That does hit.
That's not good.
And I think the Gene Stealer. You know what? I don't think the Gene Stealer is going to use his second dodge. I think he's going to eat that one. He takes 11 points of damage with 7 armor pen, so that cuts straight through all of his armor, straight to his toughness. Which is 6. So 11 minus 6, he takes 5 wounds.
Sure, he's shaking in his little booties.
Alrighty. And then your Death Squad fire.
I have a question. Is the +10 against Gene Stealers and Broodlords to everybody or just the bridge crew?
Just the player characters.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know. Fuck's sake, boys.
Does he look even
That's-
phased by that damage?
What?
Does he look phased by that damage?
By 5? No.
5.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
I wouldn't look faced by 5 damage, to be fair.
All right, go ahead and roll your 3 hits. Because he's gonna eat this one too. All right, so that is 2 damage, 2 damage. 13 minus 6 is 7, so that is 7, 9, 11. So He's at 16 wounds damage. And it is now Mr. Claudemiro Kupferblum's turn. Claude and Vantrex. What do Claude and Vantrex want to do?
Hate one of those other groups, man.
Shoot the Brood Lord. What are you talking about? He's gonna kill you.
I want to shoot him. Are all
You
the
want to
guns-
shoot?
Well, the proverbial me.
There are aberrants on the crates that you can target. And there's the aberrants that are fighting Ostia that you can target. And if you want to throw real far, there are other groups of it over there
I think it was
of
200
hybrids.
feet you could throw with one of those things.
You also are equipped with a Sun Fury Plasma Annihilator. That is what the big gun is.
Fucking shoot
Why do-
that.
Why do we
Holy-
not just one-shot the Broodlord with that?
Yeah, shoot the Brood Lord. Yeah.
That's gotta have a blast to it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
well.
mean, I think it's gonna hit everyone.
No,
I
Ostia's
don't think
fine.
Ostia's in danger.
Yeah, shoot the Broodlord.
Oh, sorry. That's actually a macro Gatling blaster. My bad.
Oh, of course.
So are we looking at friendly fire or no?
No, you are not looking at friendly fire from a macro Gatling blaster.
Hell yeah!
Uh,
All right, let's fucking wipe this bug off the map, baby.
All right, Claude. What is your ballistic skill, real fast?
I think it was in the 40s.
Died. Yeah, it's 40 something I had.
44, I think.
I really sent the picture earlier.
Yeah. 40.
All right, excellent. Claude, we are going to first off before we do this, we're just gonna hit the show button real fast. This is what a macro Gatling blaster does.
Where are we looking?
Ooh.
In the.
Oh.
In the, yeah. Additional 2 hits. to your
Damn.
success. Cannot exceed 20 total hits. Okay.
And firing at the Broodlord is within short range for this weapon because it is a Titanic weapon. So you get +10 to hit.
Hit.
You unleash a hail of gunfire, and you land 1 hit. No, I rolled that. Claude, you roll. Roll a 1d100. Beat a 50.
Come on, Claude.
Yay!
Let's
Land
go.
1 hit.
We'll take it.
Technically, he gets a +10 against a Gene Stealer.
Oh, that's true. He gets +10.
You land 3 hits. The Gene Stealer will attempt to dodge. Or the Broodlord will attempt to dodge. He does not. Claude, please roll 6d10 +5 or +15 for me.
Get it.
God damn.
Nice.
So it's 49 minus 18 because that's its toughness applied 3 times.
31.
So that's 31. So this hail of Titanic gunfire shatters through the room, dealing 31 points of damage to the Broodlord, but it is still standing.
Does it even blink?
Oh, it's fucking. Broodlords, by their nature, do not like verbalize often. However, those of you with psychic abilities, even just minor ones, can hear its psychic anguish as its body is ripped into.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, that was a big hit. Doesn't matter how.
I just don't know, man. I don't know how this shit goes.
Quad MVP.
True.
Claude MVP. All right. Vantrix. The Titan has not actually moved, so you still have an action.
How close am I to the Broodlord?
You are 24 meters away from the Broodlord.
I'm just gonna zap him, and I'm gonna push really, really hard.
Do not summon demons, you motherfucker. You do it.
I'm gonna push it to the. What is
So-
Renegade?
Summon some demons.
Okay, so as a sanctioned psyker, you are not allowed to push to +4.
God damn it.
But because of reasons,
Yeah.
I will allow you to discard your sanctioned status.
That sounds like it has consequences.
That sounds like a lot of consequences.
Mind you right now that your sanctioned status is the reason why when you roll perils, you roll 3 instead. You roll 3 and get to pick which one you want. If you drop your sanctioned status and you roll perils, you get whatever you roll the first time.
Oh.
But from that point forward, you will be able to push yourself to +4.
Harley, can I get you in whispers real quick?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Don't turn the stream off.
Oh, bad
This
shit
went
is
to
gonna go down.
whispers.
Oh boy, we in.
Well, now I have to. Oh, I get.
Oh no, I don't like this at all.
There's some careless whispers.
Careless
All right, we're back.
whispers. Hello,
All right, I'm gonna-
we turned
I'm
the
Rob,
stream off.
Rob, professional
Yeah.
opinion, don't do this. Also, Harley, you have to turn the stream back on. Yes.
Do I?
Yes, to the
You
stream,
left.
Yeah.
Oh shit, right. Should have just
Wow.
made you all leave. I should just made you.
All of you fuckers go to whispers. Bye bye.
All right. What is your decision?
I mean, based on Vantrix's character, he's going to push it all the way.
Oh no.
Let's fucking go.
All right.
Consequences.
I did. I'm gonna make nothing poor decisions today. To be fair.
You push against the upper bounds of your psychic and physical limitations. You reach the barrier that is the rite of sanctioning, placed inside you by the very presence of the Emperor himself, and you push past it, shattering your chains, breaking Fate's hold on you. Please roll your psychic power at +4.
So Vantrax, he's not in sight of anyone, right? Like he's the only person in the
No.
crowd. No one can see him.
No one can see. Why is the thing paused?
Okay, he takes his hood off, and like I mean, no one can see his face. Obviously, he only does that when shit's about to get real. All right. Do I get any pluses or minuses?
You get the bonus from your staff,
And then the
Plus
minus
10
for
for doing it against the.
and then and then
Lord.
plus 10 for doing it against a Broodlord.
Alright, so-
All right. So, as per the revised rules of your power,
Yep.
each degree of success grants you an additional bolt of lightning that you can target at a different character or at the same character if you would like, if you have no one else within range.
Same character.
Yeah, all right. So that is every 2 degrees of success. So you get 2 bolts of lightning. So roll damage 3 times.
What's the
Or roll
damage?
damage 2 more times.
So is that like 2 more D10?
Just manifest the whole thing 2 more times.
Okay.
It was just easier that way. All right.
That's 90 damage.
Please roll on skip phenomena. Roll on perils for me.
Oh wait.
Psychic phenomena, yes.
Yeah, really.
All of them. Thank you.
You don't roll that way anymore.
Oh, how do I roll?
So when you hit perils of the warp, it should ask you if you're soulbound, which you are not anymore.
Oh, okay.
So you say no.
Oh, okay. All right, that's not that bad.
Also, there is a perils table, 32. Chronological incontinence. You wink out of existence.
Oh, fuck.
For 6 turns. So what you all see is 3 bolts of
Hold on,
blazing.
wait, does this not have a plus 20 to it?
That's for the phenomena.
Oh, there's no bonus on the perils?
No.
Oh. Well, that's boring.
I mean, what would a 52 be?
That would be more
Whispers
warp
again?
whispers, but I thought he had a higher chance of his head exploding.
I mean, it's your head explodes pretty. We don't want his head to explode.
I kinda did.
Yeah. So you all see Claude, like the Titan rotates lumberingly on the spot. The Gatling blaster levels at the Broodlord and unleashes a hail of gunfire. And as the gun winds down, 3 bolts of bright neon green lightning shoot out of the crotch of this Titan and paste the Broodlord across the floor in a nuclear shadow.
Is he gone?
He's gone.
He's
There is-
gone.
That was 90
There is, like-
straight through.
And with the Broodlord dead, some things happen. Immediately, the Aberrants, who are too heavily... Yeah, Claude. You and Vantrex, with your overwhelming firepower and psychic might, slew the Broodlord.
Did the whole Warlord Titan disappear, or just the Vantrex?
Just Vantrex.
Be funnier
No,
if the
actually,
whole...
that would be. Hold on. Now,
Yeah!
and then the Warlord Titan vanishes.
Oh,
Is
Oh,
Claude
no.
just in? Can we be clear? Is Claude just hanging in midair and about to fall?
No, Claude's
No,
in the Titan.
It took Claude and D23 with it.
Oh shit. So just as an FYI, given that that motherfucker was in front of me until he was not, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was staring me down. The minute he becomes paced, I am legitimately jumping on the comms to go, leave no survivors.
We weren't going to.
Well, actually, hold on, because some things happen before you have the chance to
Ooh.
before you have the chance to react. Namely, the aberrants. The aberrants are too far gone in their mutations. Why can't I touch anything? The aberrants are too far gone in their mutations and immediately descend into infighting. They immediately revert to their most basic primal instincts, of which there is only one left, and that is to fight. Because in order for them to exist the way they are, they needed a psychic presence directing them at all times, and with the Broodlord gone, they simply kill each other. So they're gone. The remaining cultists, it's like a veil has been lifted. Their eyes were glassy, unseeing before, and now they're people again. People
Can I...
with the startling realization that you are having the startling realization were aware but unable to stop what they were doing.
Can I double check my memory of the lore? Right? These
Mhm.
are the people who, if allowed to go off and do things, will in 6 generations infiltrate the planet and everything will be terrible, right?
They were those people. Without a Broodlord to do it, any children they have, instead of becoming more and more gene stealery, will simply just be human. Because part of the gene stealer infection is the psychic aspect of it.
Does it make them more like... Do we know if it makes them more likely, like more vulnerable to another Broodlord presence, or is it just the same?
No one's ever. There is no information on that. There has never been in the information that you have acquired. There has never been a Broodlord infestation that has had its Broodlord killed and then its people spared. The Inquisition does not operate on maybes. They don't take chances like that.
Fuck the law.
Okay. Have Ostia patch me into her loudspeaker system real quick.
Mm-hmm.
None of you will breed. We will deal with that. If you would prefer to die, then give up your right to offspring. We will deal with that. If you would like to live and not breed, I suggest you move to the tower now. If you would like to die, move to the black containers. I promise your end will be swift. And I believe, air of authority on this one if it's a...
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make this a command test, absolutely.
Okay.
Hello, Daisy.
Well, they're not technically under my charge. Well, they kind of are.
I'll allow it.
So on a successful test, Explorer may effective number of copies equal to 1d10 plus. Okay. Let's see. Let's do right? Command, Harley?
I'm sorry?
This is a command test, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
About halfway through your speech, by the way,
Motherfucker. Hold on, I'm rerolling that.
about halfway through your speech, the Titan reappears.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Tara, where did that go?
3.8 degrees of success.
Excellent. So that is going to be Air of Authority lets you
And then 1
in.
to 10
Yeah.
plus my fellowship bonus, which is 4.
All right. So your fellowship bonus is 4.
Yeah.
So that's 11, 11, 14, 18. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. 18 of them approach. And the rest are too horrified with the actions they've committed under the control of the Broodlord, and gather near the large explosive barrels.
I jump on the comm to Malkador.
Mm-mm.
We have an assassin right in the midst of our group. Are we just?
I was gonna say,
Oh,
is he
pretend
stood
that that's
next
not
to me
happening?
still?
He is literally just standing there, blank-eyed. He's dropped his guns. He is staring at where the Broodlord was, because unlike most Genestealer cult members, Kellermorphs are not psychically controlled. They are like genuinely socially indoctrinated into the cults. So like you just killed his god.
I'm just gonna hold my chainsword out to him and just say, "Well, you heard the woman. Choose."
I think he is going to I think he sees you raise the chainsword, and I think you have to kill him because he is going to attack you.
That's how it has to be.
You don't
Sounds
have
like
to.
a decision to me.
Sounds like a choice.
Yep, sounds like a choice was made there.
We don't have to roll for that. You're not gonna lose a fight to him. He's unarmed, but yeah.
So,
I'll just
I
keep
turn
the
to
sword held
Malkador.
out. Hmm?
Yeah, I know. But thematically, turn to Malkador. Cleanse them with fire.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. I'm gonna wander over there until I'm just in range.
Are these war crimes?
Is this a war crime?
This is 40k. Are there?
Yeah, I
war
guess there are
crimes?
some war crimes in the game.
Technically,
They volunteered.
it's only war crimes if they're the ones who surrendered.
Yeah, I guess they didn't really surrender. All right, fucking
No,
torch 'em.
they want to die.
They chose death.
Assisted suicide.
Torch 'em.
Yeah, you walk over, level your flamer, and you just bathe the whole area in righteous promethium, which does not kill the forklift. Which does
No,
Forklift.
Not the
Forklift.
Survives the explosion weirdly.
Oh, it doesn't set off the tanks.
Oh, nice.
The tanks are like reinforced. They're not. You have to like shoot them
Throw
with
them to the
armor-piercing
robot.
weaponry. Yeah. You have to like shoot them with armor-piercing weaponry, or in Claude's case, touch them with like with a power weapon, because that's a power claw on the Titan. Anyways, so they're all dead. These remaining cultists submit to you. They offer oaths of fealty in order to atone for the actions of their ancestors and themselves.
We're gonna give them to the death cult.
First, they're going to D23, who is going to permanently sterilize them.
That
And
is
then
a
we're
war
gonna give
crime,
them-
however.
Yeah, that okay.
I made that very clear that was their choice. Because we don't know that it doesn't make them more susceptible to being overridden in the future. But if they are overridden in the future, they can do limited damage because they cannot breed.
That will get taken care of. As you finish clearing out the area, taking stock of your gains, in particular of the ship you now have, 23D approaches you. I don't need to be in here. We're the fight is over. We're done in this section. 23D approaches you, Vin, Captain. And he says, I just want to confirm with you, Captain, your intent is to commandeer the vessel, correct?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Okay. It will take with the damage to the ship from the intentional bombardments and the shall we say wear and tear from its years spent in the asteroid belt, it will take about 2 weeks to tow the ship back to Port Wander and about 2 months to fully repair it and crew it. It is obviously a vessel of significant size. If we were to crew it with our current contingent of men, we would only have it at about a quarter capacity. In regards to the God Machine, the Titan, and the Baneblade, I've been going over the books with Mr. Kupferblum's assistants. Very good at math, that one. Almost startlingly good at math. Anyways, we have the resources to maintain one such God Machine, but not both.
Understood.
Take the fucking Titan. What are you talking about?
She's gonna look into the distance like she's really thinking about it. She's gonna stare. I'm gonna go, I have considered this deeply. I want that on the record. We keep
Noted.
the fucking robot.
Excellent. I will assist Mr. Kupferblum in acquiring, in attempting to return the Baneblade to the appropriate authorities, and I will ensure that you are handsomely compensated for it, as will he. And I congratulate you on your newest ship, Lord Captain. And on that note, I'm going to add the Warlord Titan so that everyone may see it.
So while you're sorting that out, on that 2-week tow, I'm gonna send out my crew, a select crew, with very good hand-eye coordination, so that they can write on the side of the ship before we reach port, the greater evil.
Excellent.
And I would send out some of the orcs to spray paint it so it looks like we've spray painted through the original title with the world's biggest spray paint can. I feel like
Excellent.
That's an orcish piece of art. I feel like they'll appreciate it.
So right out the gate for the Warlord Titan, we're just gonna show to players Warlord Titan. It comes pre-armed with a macro Gatling blaster, an Ariok power claw, and 2 shoulder-mounted laser blasters. Whoever is piloting it treats all tests as. Whoa, where are we on combat?
Oh, I had to look at combat. Sorry, didn't realize it would drag you around. There we go.
While piloting a god machine, all tech use tests are treated as if they are basic and trained to mastery level. This is due to the eagerness of the machine spirit within. It has slept for long enough. It wants to be deployed. It's fairly slow, all things considered, but it has immense range and is basically invincible. And then we have, for your viewing pleasure, one sec. The Greater Evil.
Look at that bad boy.
Look at it.
The Greater Evil is an Imperator class dreadnought. It is much slower than your current ship due to its size, but it has significantly improved armor, better shields, better turrets, higher hull integrity, and it is armed to the goddamn teeth. It has 3 portside weapons, 3 starboard weapons, and 2 prow weapons, which come pre-equipped with Dark Age macro cannon broadsides, Dark Age plasma batteries, and 2 Star Flare lance batteries.
Ooh.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, what's up?
More out of curiosity than anything else.
What's up?
Would there be anything on our ship like the teleportarium that would be worth moving over?
Mhm.
The teleportarium definitely.
Lev also.
And Lev.
Lev does not need to be moved over. This ship already has a set of cogitator interlinks that Lev can inhabit.
Nice.
Hey Harley, I got a question.
What's up?
Not to take so many steps back, but are we just gonna brush over the fact that me, Claude, and D23 went to the warp?
Are you guys fine? How are you doing?
Yeah, are we okay?
Oh, yeah. You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. My bad. So it is. Let's see. It was 6 turns. That is 36 seconds.
Seems like a really long time.
That's a long ass time to spend in the warp.
Oh no.
What is it? 1d5 points of insanity each.
I would also like to point out that the machine spirit was also in the warp during that.
That is true. That's a thought I had.
No, actually, Claude, and Vantrix, you see on your sensors, after you vanish from reality and reappear in the Immaterium, you see on your sensors that your vessel, your god machine, is immediately set upon by spirits, demonic entities attempting to claw their way in. But the machine spirit of this god machine is so powerful that it banishes the entities around it with a single blare of its war horn. A sound that reverberates through the Immaterium and is the reason you come back to real space.
So no consequences.
Just perpetual nightmares. Also, thank you for telling me it has a war horn so strong it practically counts.
This war horn is so loud that if you were standing next to it when it went off, you would die.
Oh,
It would literally rupture your brain.
Nice.
That's really fucking loud.
That's
Van-
really fucking loud.
Vantrix gets on the comms with just Claude personally before we step out of the war machine and say, "Let me be the first person to tell you that I'm sorry for ripping us into the warp, but nothing bad happened." And that's it. He just leaves it with that.
He just leaves it with that. Nothing bad happened.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right. 2 final things before we end for the day.
I have
one.
also.
3 final things. Go, Kate.
I wanna, once we've gone and showered the short but relatively bloody battle off us, I wanna swing by Ostia's, please.
Sure. That's easy enough. You step. You find yourself outside the door to her. To the guest. To the guest dignitary quarters on board your ship. Lev whispering in your ear that she is definitely inside, and do you knock?
Yes, I knock. I'm not a heathen.
The door slides open, and you hear from like the ensuite kitchen, "Come in."
I'm gonna go ahead and come in, and I'm gonna pull the bottle of very fancy wine from like the very large coat pocket that I have, as I do.
You pull out the bottle of wine and step in, and you see in the kitchen that Ostia is she's kind of sitting on a counter, except she's tall enough that she can like sit on the counter and her feet still reach the ground. And she is watching as Rattan attempts to cook something.
Sir, if you cause more deaths by poisoning than we did by battle, I don't know if I'm going to be more impressed or upset.
No, Rattan like waves his hand. It'll be fine. She has a strong stomach.
Valid. I'm not going to keep you guys long. I have a spot of conversational business. And also wine. At which point she's just gonna boop.
Ostia picks the bottle and says, "Oh, this will go wonderfully with the fish." And when you say that, you see Rattan flip what at one point must have been like a really nice fish fillet that he's been pan frying, except it is not great looking anymore.
Man, I don't remember the last time I saw a real fish. I don't fucking know.
Fucking.
I've been in space a long time. I don't fucking know.
When was the last time I was on a planet with fish?
When was the last time I went fit? Like, come on. It's not Stargate. I don't end every episode by going off to my cabin to fish. Yeah, no, it will. Go ahead and pour that shit. First off, first run out as a bona fide rogue trader. How you feeling?
I don't know if you could hear me sigh deeply. She like sighs kind of deeply, and she looks at you, Captain, and she says, "I don't Well, I think this will be easier to explain through actions rather than words. And she like opens a drawer on this like little on this counter, and she pulls out a piece of paper, actual paper. In fact, paper of such high quality that you know there's only one possible thing it could be.
Also, were you keeping the warrant in the kitchen drawer?
There's only like 3 drawers in this room. And
I have a safe. You could've-
it was the kitchen drawer, the bathroom drawer, or the underwear drawer.
Bitch, you give me anxiety. Just ask, I would put it in the safe. Do you know how difficult those are to replace? When was the last time you saw it? You know what? We'll get into it later. It's fine.
She unrolls her warrant, and you see that at the bottom there has been a section added. Yes, the drawer is necessary for dramatic effect. Shut the fuck up, Em. At the bottom of the warrant, there is a new section that's been added. A section that is only ever filled out when a warrant changes hands. It is filled out completely with the exception of one signature where the recipient of the warrant signs their name, and she slides it across the table to you.
I have a. Sorry, can I? I don't know. I have a.
You do have a warrant. However, you can add her warrant to yours for extra prestige and profit factor.
Okay. I'm gonna look down at that. I'm gonna. You know what? This is very generous. But before we consider this any further, how about I tell you my thought, and then we can balance the two.
I am open to ideas.
So first off, this is very sweet. Super hot of you, love that. Hamstever. What if maybe a halfway house? Alright? And instead of you giving up your warrant, which again, very sweet, very hot of you, love that, you keep it. What if you take the lesser evil? And what if we, how shall we say, franchise? You can come vibe with us when you choose. You can go off when you choose. You go off and do stuff. There's call it a tithe, right? But if we ever need you, we'll give you a call. And if you ever need us, you give us a call. Though apparently it will take us slightly longer to get there than it used to. But, you know, we're a very big ship now. It's fine.
Oh, sorry. The ship is slower in real space. It is significantly faster in the warp.
Erase that part that I just said from your brain. I was very close.
Lev whispering into your ear the specs of your ship.
He keeps going, and I actually take the bead out of my ear, and you can just vaguely hear him keep going. And I'm like, I'm really sorry, I can't talk and listen to like stats at the same time. I'll tell him later. Anyway, franchise, Captain of the Minor Evil.
Lesser.
Sorry, Captain of the Lesser Evil. We don't fuck with the minor evil. Like, he's fine. He's doing okay. What do you think? And then I'm just going to put it out there. We get to the end of, let's say, a year's term. You want to revisit this? We can revisit this. You want to go your own way? You feel strong about that? We can do. I'm not into like bonded contracts, whatever, but like we can do like a rolling negotiation, you and
I am going to need from you Vin Sola Elrihis, a fellowship, a God, what is this? I'm going to need a persuasion from you at -30.
Persuasion's not even a skill, is it?
Charm, sorry, charm.
Charm -30. 1 second. I do have a named warrant, which should give me a +10 to interaction skill test for people who understand how important the warrant is, which she does.
Yes.
So -20.
I'm sorry. I just have to point out that you spelled warrant correctly in the name and then misspelled it 2 different ways in the ability.
Listen, I have skills you barely see. She is not Adeptus Mechanicus, correct?
No, she is not.
Okay. I believe that is the extent of it. So I'm at -20.
Yes.
Okay. Very sexy of me. Okay.
Just
I do
roll
have
like a
fate point.
2.
I do have a fate point left. So 20.
Hey!
Whoa!
You rolled a 4.
Oh
Let's go.
boy. Whoa.
I am afraid that I will not be able to fulfill this arrangement for you, Captain. However, I do like you. You've been good to me and Rattan and our Marines. So instead, I will charter your ship for one final mission, a milk run, if you will. I need you to bring me back to my home planet of Haldus. And when we get there, I will sign the warrant over to Rattan, who will act as a go-between between you and I, and he will join your fleet. And I will provide resources that only a planetary king can offer.
You know what? I think he'd look fucking good in a crown.
I do have one. I haven't worn it in years.
I'm gonna shoot a look to Rotan really quick. I'm a little disappointed in you, friend. And then I look back to her like,
What are you disappointed in me about?
she has a crown and you didn't. Rotan.
Well, it's on another planet. It's
Oh, that's worth getting. Listen, we'll talk later. I agree to this, but when I come to town, which I will on occasion, we get to have dinner contractually. And I only bow to you under very specific circumstances.
a deal I can happily make.
Yeah, okay. Pour that
Now,
wine.
are you sure? Yeah. Do you spend the night with them?
Oh, absolutely. I fuck the king. Yes, I do.
Fuck the king.
Cool.
But
So
also, fuck the king, am I right?
Fuck the king, am I right?
All right.
Facts.
All right. So real quick, because I do have to go. Everybody goes up to 13,000 XP.
Nice.
And you all gain. And you all gain, and the group as a whole gains. God, let's see. You got the ship. You did really good in the battle. You're selling the Bane Blade. Well, we will go. You gain 38 profit factor. So you go up from 60
98.
to 98.
Mm.
I know exactly how many that was because I had to click the plus icon every fucking point.
Yeah.
We're gonna make you feel it. Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna make you. Yeah. So 13,000 XP plus 38 profit factor. Congratulations, you're all technically rank 4 now, but you can't buy anything on rank 4 yet because you don't have enough XP for that. I have to go.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks for the game, man. It was fun.
That was good fun.
Wow, you really are the rogue trader. Yeah, y'all rich as hell now.
We're rich as hell now.
You know, I mean, you're like upper mid tier for rogue traders.
Let's go.
I mean, we also just pulled the impossible ship out of the fucking star.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys want to, you should go through and read some of like the descriptions for the stuff on your ship.
Genuinely fucking Mike. Go do your thing before you get in trouble.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 I
Where the fuck are we hanging out for the other thing? I'm sorry I'm late.
Where Harley went. Well, anyway.
Yeah, we'll catch you later, friend.
Bye.
Fucking
See you next time.
Stop recording.